First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Striding in, Kike Hernandez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. The 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Stedman over at second. Hernandez at first with no outs. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Hunter. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Lays off 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Hunter brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some improvement there.
Yeah, Matty.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Evan Beckett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Into the box now, Tom Kohler, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Tom Kohler.
And the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. Throw won't get him.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Harper takes his lead at third with one away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-2. And he's going to deliver the run here as this is a shot into left center field for a base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Stedman. He singled his leg. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits. Striding in once again, Evan Beckett, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's set, now the pitch. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kike Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Outside ball.
A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Kyle Farmer, looking to put the ball in play. Tough slider down low for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up, but they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 home. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went away. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
One there. So here now is the pitcher, Tom Kohler, and their runners at the corners now from the stretch.
Kohler.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow, he really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit towards first. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits. No errors. Leading off the inning, Brian Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. He's on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Verdugo. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner.
2-1.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Ready once again, Darius Skidry. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Popped him up. Number 33 in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. The Baby Cakes lead it 5-1. Blake Jack enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 13, Blake Jack.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
11-4 at the end of this affair. New Orleans wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Evan Beckett earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Kings, 11 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 7.
A manager admonishes his pitching staff for giving away too many free bases.
Attaboy, good job.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Reno Aces and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Evan Beckett is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We got a full count.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Duke has it in his tracks. 1 out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you...
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Esteban Tavares, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One strike.
And he'll step off. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nothing doing here in the opening.
Leading things off, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
1-0.
Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Again, another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And he lays off for ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Junior Ramirez. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. New Orleans is out in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, Evan Beckett. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Evan Beckett.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Burton on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Billy Cahill.
The 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Darnell Burton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Eli Chico. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. Burton gets his lead at first, nobody out. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Digging in to try it again, Jeffrey Roderick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Baby Cakes lead it 1-0. Digging in, Enrique Cabrera. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Nope. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one. Big part of the plate right here. Tries to get a nibble.
A payoff pitch one more time. Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now to the plate, Esteban Tavares. He got called strikes his last time through. A barehanded pickup. Just late. He's safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Here's Chris Owings now. So far, 0 for 1 with a fly out. In there at the knees, strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row, and they finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs. Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Darnell Burton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Digging in to try it again, Evan Beckett. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. New Orleans is out in front, 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eli Chico. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Albert Suarez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2-0's the count.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Naquin is there. And quickly there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeffrey Roderick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duke is in now as he gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. Leading off the inning, Enrique Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Esteban Tavares. First pitch on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the 2nd out.
The batter, first baseman, Christian Walker.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Baby Cakes lead it 3-1. Brian Anderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Brian Anderson.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-2 the final score tonight. The New Orleans Baby Cakes to victoria for the 40th time this season. Evan Beckett earns the win, his 2nd. Bryce Shelton hammers down the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Cakes. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base.
game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Tacoma Rainiers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Evan Beckett, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So digging in now, Dallas Jorgensen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Cahill is there to put it away for out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Number 31 in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
First offering on its way.
Kramer.
Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Mota recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chad Taylor. You've seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. Hit on the ground out to short. Riddle has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
No score here as we play inning number 2. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Dorta is retired, 2 down now. Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Golden. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. This is pulled into right. Cahill will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Kirk Neuenhuis. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he struck him out. Into the box now, Cameron Perkins. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 7.
Here comes the first pitch.
Roma.
Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Ready for another chance? Dallas Jorgensen. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jorgensen.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. Another 0-2 home. Struck him out. Digging in, William Couch. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he loses him on a breaking ball. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Kramer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Couch, a runner at first with 1 gun. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chad Taylor, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A curveball that catches the inside corner. 0-1, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Missed with a slider.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. New Orleans is out in front, 3-0. So coming to the plate, Andreas Dorta, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Number 31 is under it, 1 down. Into the box now, Greg Golden. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Striding into the box, Kirk Neuenhuis. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Baby Cakes lead it 4-0. So striding forward now, Cameron Perkins. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th.
Down the first baseline. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now batting, Andrew Romine. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Andrew Roma.
Breaking ball taken right down the middle. 1 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dallas Jorgensen. He got called out on strikes his last time through. No balls and a strike to count. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Hit down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, William Couch. And they'll need him to get something going here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Cahill has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Ready once again, Brian Kramer, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Rivera is up with it on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Chad Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him.
Taylor.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he lays off again, ball three. Andreas Dorta would be next. Three-two pitch. A little bouncer. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four.
The batter, number 9.
He's set, and the pitch. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But, D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these.
Your attention, please.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
11-1 at the end of this one. New Orleans put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Evan Beckett notches his 3rd win of the year as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Juan Cabrera was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Hector De Los Santos turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Baby King. 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage inevitable. player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Attaboy. Good job.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Albuquerque Isotopes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Freeland will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Randy Crane, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. Number 12 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in the switch hitter, Rob Kimball. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Jeremy Franco would be next. 3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. The pitcher, Evan Beckett, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch fouled away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, so they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Franco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wyatt McClory. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Standing in now, Mike Tuchman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Ryan Geronko. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. McClory on second. Tuchman at first. 1 gone. Ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He loses him on ball 4. So digging in now, Tommy Gonzalez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. No balls and 1 strike. Here it comes on 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, bases loaded. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2.
That was.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Graham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Randy Crane. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. And this will land foul. And now pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Kimball, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. is in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Digging in to try it again, Jeremy Franco. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. 0-1, here it comes. There he goes. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Striding in once again, Wyatt McClory. He singled his last time up.
Wyatt McClory.
And this is low, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-2. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in, Mike Tauchman. He reached on a single in his first try. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cahill is under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Gironco. He drew a walk his first time up. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now batting, Tommy Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Gironco, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Now batting, the pitcher.
First offering on its way. This one skied out toward right. Graham giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready now, Kyle Freeland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
He froze him on the fastball there. Kyle Freeland is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Brian Graham stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarm.
Two and one.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Hit on the ground to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box, Rob Kimball, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 to him now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Full count now. 3-2. Hit and at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Jeremy Franco. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in once again, Wyatt McClory. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Missed with a slider. Franco stands at second with no outs. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now pitching for New Orleans, number 11, Blake Jack.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Albuquerque jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sid Davis gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Antonio Senzatella records the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Isotope, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. He left 9 runners on base. For the Baby King, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.